Hey guys, happy Tuesday. That's Better Connection. Sorry. Wanted to jump on here quickly. Yes, I'm in my car waiting to pick up my son, but I wanted to share a story with you guys today that I was talking about with a friend of mine, and it was about this whole notion of investing in ourselves. Hey, Toby, of investing in ourselves. And I mean investing like time, emotion, even financially into ourselves. And specifically just for today, I wanted to talk about the financial part because it was about 3 years ago, this time of year, where I decided to take action on a Facebook ad that I actually saw. And it was regarding this business coach. And I always knew that I wanted to reignite Mojo Moni. I wanted to do a little bit more retargeting and branding, and more specifically, just not really great at writing. I wanted to learn how to write and how to connect with women so that I could actually help them and serve them. So, and I needed help doing that. I needed a lot of help doing that. So I got papers all over my blog. And I just wanted to, in essence, I wanted to value myself a little bit more in my business, and I wanted to build a bigger platform. I think I deserved a bigger platform because I wanted to share my message with as many busy women as I could. I wanted to change lives and all those great things that comes with being a coach. So I clicked on this ad, and it brought me to a webinar, which I watched. And at the end of the webinar, she put out all her, her website and her blog post. And I was like eating up the content, eating up every blog post she posted, everything she had out there. I was just learning and reading and learning and reading because I was really drawn to this business coach. And the next thing you know, she had this offer of a call, a one-to-one call, almost like the calls that I do with you guys. And next thing you know, what am I doing? I'm literally raising my hand and booking a call with them. And on the call, it was great. They, explained, their business and what they did and how the type of coach she was and how she could help me grow and all the things. And it all sounded great. And then she got to the point, she's like, I can just, if you want to be a part of this. And I was like, yeah, it sounds amazing. She's like, I could take your credit card over the phone. I was like, oh, okay. And she's like, it's $5,000 for a 12-week coaching program. And in my head, hey, Christy, in my head, I was like, okay, Moni, just play it cool. But meanwhile, I'm like, oh my gosh. Holy fuck, $5,000? That is, excuse my French, that is a lot of money. And at that point, I didn't know anything tangible. I didn't know how the program worked. I didn't know what they were offering. I didn't know any of the logistics. I just knew that I wanted to work with her, that there was something that was pulling me towards her. I felt super, hey, Christy, we're talking about investing yourself. There was something magnetic about her that I felt like she really got me and got what I really wanted for my business and for me. And really it was about me taking myself to a higher level. And but I was totally freaking out about the money, So I said, you know what? I have to think about it. I have to talk to loved ones. I think that's only fair. It's a lot of money. And, and I didn't want that pressure on the phone. So I got off the phone and I did a little bit more research on her. I sort of, looked over testimonials, what other people were saying. And I still felt really nervous about this. But I jumped on the phone again for a follow-up call, and I started to ask questions like, okay, how does this work? What is your success rate? What should I expect after 12 months? And I wouldn't say that she called me out, but she basically was like, be honest with me. Like, what's really holding you back? Maybe you're just not ready for this. And I was like, what do you mean I'm not ready for this? Like, I'm so ready for this. Hey, Amy, I reached out to you. Like, I wanted to grow. I wanted to transform in some way. I contacted you. And then I had this massive aha, and she started smiling because it was really my ego that was holding on to dear life and shouting in my head, $5,000 is a lot of money. What if this doesn't work for you? What if this doesn't work for you? What if you can't show up for yourself in the moments that you need to with this? What if you just can't do it? And then, because there's always, with higher price points, it requires you to show up bigger. I'm going to say that again. With higher price points, it requires you to show up bigger. It just does. And that is what I really learned. And it feels good to know that I'm on the other side of that fear now, 100%. And I chose myself, and I signed up, and I invested that money into myself because I am my business. But, and the people that are ready to show up and work with me, right there, are with me, because you know what it is. It's an energy exchange, because when you invest in that much, there's an energy exchange there, 100%. And I'm not trying to get too woohoo, but the message here is that if you're scared to commit to something, or scared to invest in something because it seems so big and so much and so scary, this is all the more reason that you, my friend, should do it. Because this is when you are at the precipice of achieving something amazing and growing and transforming. And that is super, super scary. And if you're nervous and scared, then it's really worth it. I know it doesn't kind of make sense, but it is. It's really worth it, because change is super scary. It's super scary. And when you can commit yourself just to show up at that higher level and make that big move, amazing things will happen for you. I promise you that. So whatever that looks like in your life, whether it be coaching with me, whether it could be realizing that your job isn't in alignment with what you really want, and getting a new job, applying for a job that there's no way that you would get it, but you apply for it anyways. It could be going back to school for something that you really love to do. So if it's holding you back, the investment part of it scares the shit out of you, do it anyway. Do it for yourself, because I promise you, when you're ready for change, deep down, you really want it, you will show up. You will show up at a higher level, because it's that higher energy exchange. But honestly, I tell you, ego comes in and tells you, you're not ready for this. You can't do this. You're not worth that. You know, that money could go to somewhere else. Holidays around the corner. You're going to spend that money. Are you crazy? Like that? Are you nuts? Like that is all your ego coming in. But so be aware of that and take the leap anyway. And if you are coaching with me, I am going to be there with you, obviously 100%, because I've been there. I'm going to hold your hand through it, because I think it's so important. Whatever, if you do decide in any kind of coaching, and what I do is I coach with you, not at you. And that's so important. And we do it together. So I just wanted to share the story because I hope it resonates with you, because I know that feeling of like ego getting away, but just wanting that transformation, wanting that life that you want, wanting to feel confident and good and connected in your own skin, and whatever that may look like for you. So if this resonates with you in any way, leave me a comment below, give me some thumbs up, some hearts. And as always, I am here for you guys. Okay?